there guys, Cave Drill here, back on my FTB server, and I just had a quick little update I wanted to share with the cow farm. I've added a couple of cool little features to it over just the past little while. One of them is this, I think it's called a chronotyper, isn't that? Yeah, chronotyper. There's 4 adult cows in there, or I think there's 6 now I put in there, that will auto restart the farm. And the golems now have stone pressure pads, and the wood golem over there has his own pressure pad, because he kept getting stuck in with them, and they would also now and then, because of XP orbs or pieces of meat or something would fall onto one of those pressure pads and would activate it. Doesn't do that anymore now. So I haven't had the issue of the stone golems getting locked out of their little bunkers. But down here now, this is the auto activation system. There's probably things in here that could be summed up a lot simpler. Probably are. But it's just come down to, now I've added this, it goes from here, and then it goes out to around here, into this one, and down into here, to make sure that he is over here before it gives power to this unit here, which will close the pistons. It's kind of hard to see everything with the cover slabs on. I'll take these off for a second. Forgot to activate the farm process because it's just about to activate. You can see the mechanism work. But right here, this is set to every 2 hours, 120 minutes. That counts 120, and this is set at 60-second intervals, so it goes 120 minutes. Or yeah, wow, brain fart. Yeah, 120 minutes. I said something. I just thought I said something wrong, and then didn't realize I didn't. But what this does is I've remade this so it's actually a loop. So it's still kind of the same way it was last time I showed it, but I remade it with the red alloy. So it could be run in pretty much infinite distance. That's one of the really nice things about the red alloy, is it doesn't have like, I think it's 14 block radius that redstone has. The alloy doesn't have that. But and then I've also added a new wheat farm to these guys back at our old base. So that's one of the mine factory wheat farm. It's a mine factory farm. It's called I believe it's called a planter, isn't that? Yeah, planter. But that's what I added to the farm, and that's just a freaking amazing thing. It's just a very amazing little thingy that you could put onto, because it runs really fast, and it also works on, I believe it's forestry mods, fertilizer. But the other part of this that I did is this rig over here, the dispenser here, is hooked up to underground. There is, I'm breaking the red alloy this time. Every time I do this, isn't to break the red alloy that's there. This runs up to the group of cows that are in with the chronotyper, and it's just a rancher here. I just have a little rancher set up collecting milk, so when I come back from different Mystcraft ages, if they were corrupt, I can really quickly cure that. Because my one age, it has the oil, it makes you extremely dizzy, and it is really annoying. Oh come on, it should go any second now. And you can see the whole system work. What it does is this will, when this gets to 120, this outputs a signal here, which makes this pulse former flip this switch. And when the switch flips, it turns off the torch, pulling that. Yep, there you go, just like that. Well, it actually did explain it as I was saying it. Alright, that's kind of cool. But that's what it does. And you see the pistons came down now. my cover pieces back on here. If I wasn't special, I might be able to get them. Come on, there we go. Yeah, for some reason the repeaters, like the original old style repeaters, you can't put the block one over them. You actually it's gotta have this goofy, annoying little space like that to it in order to do it. Really, seriously. Yeah, I stood up right as I placed it. There. Alright, but that's how it works. And when these come back up, they make this do one pulse, which sends out 4 pieces of wheat, because it'll when they go back up, it lights this up, and it'll also, this is hooked up to the circuit loop, so it keeps ticking even if these guys get off their pressure pads, and it just keeps going because the little wood golem will sit there going on and off his pressure pad for about 5 minutes. He collects up all this stuff just before it disappears, which is kind of nice. And then I've also added these deep storage units, which hold a ton of stuff. So I really don't think they're quite necessary for being out here. I could have just used dimensional storage barrels or something, but oh well. Those are cool because you can actually just pick them up right where they're at and move them. And there's also what I wanted to hit on while I was still here is the farm. My new farm. Do not believe this was here. No, this could not have been here. No. But all you do is you can take fertilizer and just throw fertilizer in there, or I've got a couple of cows set up over here with the little sewers under them. So it collects sewage, and then it automatically creates the fertilizer, and it'll send up a couple pieces of fertilizer now and then. Or you can have some fun by going over here, grabbing a stack of apatite, 2 stacks of sand, and doing this. This is just what's fun to do when you get kind of bored. Fill your inventory with fertilizer. They fight. It's funny to watch the 2 fight over each other over here. And you take and just throw it all into the fertilizer, and it will fertilize everything. Sometimes it kind of lags. Not quite sure why it stutters in some areas, but it always does. Let's see how. They're probably gonna catch up with each other and they're gonna fight. Oh, no, they're not. Come on, get as much as you can. Alright, they're about 1 row off of each other. Yeah, that's what it does when they start to fight. That's just a ton of wheat you get out of it. I'm just throwing a ton of apatite fertilizer in there. I don't remember. I think that's forestry mods fertilizer. I don't remember completely, but I'm pretty sure that probably is the forestry mod one. And you get a ton that comes out of there, and you go down into the entrance here, and whatever seeds are not needed to go back into this thing, it's full now. All the seeds will go over into here and be turned into biofuel. Which I've got quite a load of biofuel now. I'm starting to collect up. I'm getting near 1 million units of biofuel in it, or not, yeah, I think it's 1 million. Yeah, it's 1 million units of biofuel in a tank. In one of these tanks over in this world here. I'm just using this world as my tank world pretty much, my liquid storage world for now. Yeah, see, it's getting close to 1 million. But that's pretty much all that I had to show today, so, well, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day.